the Mackie DL 1608 iPad mixer. This is revolutionary, this really is. I mean, in the last 10 years we've seen a lot of small format mixers come out. Some are black, some are grey, they've all got inputs, they've all got effects. They all basically do the same thing, but they are not expandable. Mackie has taken it to a whole new level. Now, I'm going to keep this presentation fairly simple. If you want to get into the real nuts and bolts of what this thing can do, you can go to the Mackie website online, and there are dozens of videos that you can see for all sorts of applications. But there are some pretty key features that I want to talk about. Number one, it works with the iPad, the most widely used tablet on the planet. This small format is a 16-channel mixer. It has dual 31 band EQs on the output stage. It has 6 auxiliary sends to run 6 wedges on stage. Each wedge can have its own 31 band equalizer. It has a fully programmable effects processor on board. It has compressors on board. So why do we love it? Well, imagine doing a gig on the other side of Australia and fitting that in your overhead luggage. It's a 16-channel desk with all the effects, all the equalizer, with an iPad. To run it, you need an iPad too. The app that you download from the App Store, of course, is free. And the good thing about it is it's upgradable. So God knows what Mackie's going to release next, which will be a free download app. You still have analog inputs. So your microphones and instruments are plugged on top of it. And these are your input gains. The rest comes up on the iPad app. So this is our mixer. These are our faders, all touch sensitive control. On the right hand side is a quick index which says left-right output, which means you're in master mix mode. You then have A1, A2, all the way through to A6. That stands for auxiliary 1, auxiliary 2. These are your fallback sends. So if we were to go to A1, it then takes you into the auxiliary send. So the person who's on send number 1 on stage can say, I want a little bit of hi-hat, I want a little bit of my guitar, I want some of the backing girls. All 6 people can have an individually custom mix coming out of their wedge. Fantastic. You then have a reverb setting and a delay setting. So when you go into the reverb setting, everyone can say, I want this sort of reverb on my vocals and that kind of reverb on my guitar. So at the moment we're in left-right mode, which is the main mix. If we want to check on one of the reverbs, hit reverb. Now we're all individual setting. We can adjust all the individual reverbs for every channel. Select the channel that you want to adjust the reverb, and you can make all your adjustments from the screen. The same can be done for the delay section. Make all your adjustments with the screen. To get back into main mix, on the top right hand side it says mixer, and you're back in the main mix. Simple as that. A small format mixer, incredibly powerful, incredibly expandable, very, very well priced for what it can do. This is the future of mixers from here on in, I'm pretty certain.